Right. Hello, Sybil.
And this is that she guesses. She guesses. Well, I guess that makes me Dad. If she is Sybil. We have an apology. This is my apology.
What?
Well, we've had two episodes now released within a fortnight of each other rather than our normal weekly release schedule. It's just life, doing some lifing, and we've not quite had the chance, but about to be on our holidays and crack a few episodes in the bank so we can not do that again, basically. Cylinders, are they firing? If you had to describe the cylinders.
What cylinders?
Like, are you firing on all cylinders? Are all of your brain parts working?
No.
No, that's good. Me neither. Okay. So we're going to revisit today Aoki Matsuda's The Woman Dies collection of stories that we did in last week's episode. And we're looking at two more of these. We're looking at Starry Night and we're looking at The Girls You Like. So Starry Night is really interesting one. If you had to summarize it, we've done a little reread before we pressed record.
I think what I thought before we read it, just before now, was that sometimes people can paint this perfect depiction of a woman, but Van Gogh Van Gogh made this painting to be imperfect. So it has flaws.
Yeah, I think when we did this little reread, you were saying this one feels like it links less to the kind of the feminist themes of the rest of the stories. But I liked your kind of interpretation of talking about Van Gogh's style and that being one that's kind of made up of lots of intentional imperfections. But yes, what actually happens in this story?
Nothing actually happens.
Where does our character live, though?
In the Starry Night Van Gogh painting.
Yeah, so there's quite a few bits for this.
There's 4 pages.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of the length. There are a few bits in this that directly reference Starry Night by Van Gogh. I will put...
The Tree Ghost.
Yeah, the Tree Ghost. We'll get to the Tree Ghost. I've got some time for the Tree Ghost. So I'll put an image of Starry Night up so you can see.
Probably.
No, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't believe me, but hey, that's fine. I put a picture of the cover that I said I was going to put up on last week's episode.
What cover?
The book cover for The Woman Dies.
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
nice.
with the cool diagram.
Nice.
So, it says, I live in a little house in the centre of the village. The house next door to mine has a red roof. And as we reread this, we went back.
That's a red roof.
Yeah, we actually went back and checked Starry Night, found the house with the red roof.
Then in between the red roof house and the church is their house.
Yeah, a house with
you can just have a look.
A house with no distinguishing features. So yes, we're looking between the red roofed house and the church. This is where our character lives. They ask that they kind of acknowledge that where they live is beautiful and it is different to other villages, but they can't quite say why, nor can their parents, who they ask.
What about the sky?
Yeah, but if you've never seen anything different...
What about the Tree Ghost?
I mean, yeah, but once again, the older people in the village, the Tree Ghost, as you are looking at Starry Night, is the shrub kind of bush planty type thing,
the wavy thing,
which occupies the kind of the front
wavy
left portion
thing.
of the frame, which the story identifies as a tree ghost. And within the story you get some of the older people from the village going to give offerings. I really you picked this one to chat about.
And I skim-read through it the first time, but when we read it together, I remembered some stuff.
I liked, doing the reread of this was really useful, and actually having the painting. Not that I'm going to tell anybody how you should read your story, but if you read this, I did find it quite interesting having the painting open to kind of reference as we went through. I think I know what the answer is going to be. I had a thought of a new rating system / segment, and it would be less of the we're going to rate this out of 5, and I just want a vibe check. So I might make a little vibe check song, which will go here.
What's the vibe check? What's the vibe check?
So if I did that, you just listen to the vibe check song, and if you didn't, you just listen to about a second and a half of silence. But Sybil, if you had to, so what were the vibes? Was it good vibes, bad vibes? Good vibes. If you had to summarise why good vibes?
Because it's different.
Because different. Painting's nice. Painting is nice. I like Van Gogh.
I find the Van Gogh painting kind of like weird.
Oh, speaking of the kind of Van Gogh and that style of painting, there is a film called Loving Vincent.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Why is there a film called Loving Vincent?
Why?
Because somebody made it. If you let me get to the end of my little spiel, you'll understand why it's relevant. So it was made by like a host of different European artists. I think a lot of the team were Polish. And they made a frame-by-frame animation all in the style of Van Gogh's paintings. It's really cool. The animation's very cool. It's got a really good soundtrack by Clint Mansell.
Do I have to watch it?
I will show you some bits of it. I found it's a beautiful, like visually a beautiful film, and the soundtrack is incredible. The film itself I found a bit boring, like in terms of the content, because actually when you get past the art style and the animation style, it's not a super interesting story.
Like, what is the story anyway?
It's the story of Van Gogh's life. It's a sort of a biographical, a biopic, as it were, a biographical film about Vincent van Gogh.
Oh, you know that movie I've watched? It's a biography. This guy who was... It's something about, like, American football. He plays American football, but he left his mum at, like, a very young age.
Oh,
he went to the streets.
The Blind Side, is it?
The Blind Side. It's so good.
Yeah, you've been getting into... You like
it's
a biopic.
Sad.
You like a biopic at the moment, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would also say vibe check for that is good. I liked going back and rereading it after we'd kind of made the link. And yes, I think it was nice that it wasn't...
Why am I yawning so much?
Because you're tired.
I'm still not going to bed.
Yeah, fine. I mean, that's all fine. That's been prearranged, preordained by the sort of relevant authorities.
Authorities?
Yeah.
You?
It's sort of, maybe. So the next...
Ooh, are you doing an Easter egg hunt tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. So just
or Sunday.
Place where we are in time, yes. Please comment. Are you doing an Easter egg hunt?
I think we are.
Oh, we are, yes. But I can comment on our video. But, I mean, look, all engagement is good engagement, but that feels a bit unnecessary.
I'm a bit older now, so...
You still like chocolate?
Yeah.
And you have the excuse of having a little brother.
Yeah, and I can just...
Dr. Ernest Finkel's
If he has a bit too much, I might just... Because I don't want him to have a tummy ache teaching the little kids. I think he's got his permit back to teach.
Oh, Dr. Finkel, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's worked through his
eating people issues.
Yes.
That's fair.
Still not all the way, but he's getting there.
It's baby steps, isn't it? It's all about baby steps. The next one that we're going to do is called I Hate the Girls That You Like.
I love this one.
Yeah, this is ace. And while Starry Night is a lovely story, but I think we struggled to find how it links with the overall themes of the collection.
I just said something vaguely from what you said and from what sounded inspiring.
Yeah.
And cool.
I mean, no, I think
No, it was good. It was good.
The joy of Starry Night is you've got a bit more interpretation in terms of like, oh, it could be this. Oh, this is what they could be saying.
But when I read it for the first time, I just skim read.
Whereas this one is a bit more cut and dry down the line. We understand the message, sort of a vibe. I'm not going to read all of it, but we'll read some excerpts. Could you take the first paragraph for us, Sybil?
Okay. I hate the girls you like. The girls that you like are slender, dainty, and ethereal. Ethereal. The girls that you like never roar with laughter. Look down on girls who look roar with laughter. Roar. Or rather, if a girl roars, then she's no longer a girl to you. Where should they go, then, all the roaring girls?
Yeah, I liked that. I also like the fact that Sybil's on the thing at the moment where she's trying to talk like Lily Allen.
What?
Yeah, sort of posh southeast London vibes. So I hate.
I'm not trying. This is just me.
It's definitely not. Like I'm not going to dox you on pod, but you're absolutely not from London.
I never said I was.
No, but you did just say like it's just you, like that's your natural accent.
Sometimes.
Okay. The brain is a sort of many splendid and wonderfully weird thing, I suppose. So maybe one day you did just wake up and all of a sudden you sounded like Lily Allen.
Yeah.
You need to be a bit closer to the mic.
Yeah.
I hate the girls that you like. The girls that you like are fragile, defenseless, and incapable. What a klutz, you say, as you're overcome by the desire to protect them. They're not your children, and yet you still desire to protect them. And it kind of goes on in this form, and it's.
I kind of forgot what it ends like.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that because the ending's very good. I think it's really interesting from my point of view as the dad of a young girl. I'm more aware than I have ever been about like the general portrayal of women across the media and the kind of the beauty standards that girls are kind of pushed towards, thinking that is what is necessary.
Still looks good.
No, look, this is not. It's not the same as me saying, like, if you want to spend some time making yourself look good, if you want to look good for you, great. My worry is that kind of, and I don't think this is a new thing. This is definitely not something which is new for your generation. And I would say that your generation may have, it's difficult to say. Your generation probably has a more like a kind of open approach to kind of body positivity and image, but you're also like a generation that's grown up always with social media. So in terms of like your access to the wider media, does that balance out the fact that you're probably going to be more body positive as a generation? It's difficult. It's difficult. And
IDK.
That's fine. I don't mind you not K'ing at the moment, and that's A-OK. I just think it's an interesting, and I think it's just worth being mindful. You know.
I mean, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, but and that is, I would never push back against that, because then that feels like massive amounts of victim blaming. If you go, oh well, no, it's not okay. I'm never going to tell you it's not okay to wear makeup. It's not okay to do what to do.
So I can wear it to school.
Oh, I mean that's school policies rather than my policies. That's a different kettle of fish.
Hang on, we've got a bit off track here.
I don't think
tiny bit.
I don't think we have got off track.
Teensy.
I think this is pretty much on track for the point and purpose of this.
Can I read the last paragraph?
Yeah, well, I actually think that I want you to.
What do I read?
I'd like you to go from about 2/3 down that page where it starts occasionally.
Occasionally, I picture the girls you like, the ones who do register in your vision, and I'm seized by an irresistible urge to doctor them a little. Is that it?
I would keep going.
To the end?
Yeah.
Okay. To the girl perched elegantly on the chair, I add a pair of pinces.
Pinch-nez.
Pinches.
Like glasses without arms. So pinch-nez as in like they are pinching the bridge of your nose.
Why?
It's like some people think they look cool. I'll show you a pair.
Who?
Oh, sorry. Are you...
Many people.
Some people. I don't think they're as fashionable as they used to be.
Probably not. I remove the miniskirt and lacy blouse that accentuate the fragility of her frame and put her in a pair of sturdy overalls. I give her split ends. Why? I don't want split ends.
But it's fine to have them.
I know it's fine, but I really don't need them right now. Not right now.
Oh, I mean...
Maybe after, but not right now.
They're not going to stop you doing what you need to do, though, are they?
I mean, like, it's going to make me cut off more inches.
Sybil is... we're less than a week out of her donating her hair to the Little Princess Trust, which is a charity that provides wigs for children undergoing chemo and radiotherapy.
And I think I saw in the leaflet, because you know how I've raised like a lot of money, like around 1,000, I think.
About £1,200, yeah.
Ooh, nice. It shows like something, and I think 1,000 or something like that is like a like more money to like research like different like cures or something.
Yeah, they're not just a charity that does the wig thing. They also are like a big cancer research charity. So Sybil is yes, some less than a week out of that, and just considering life after her current very long hair. And
it's like 16 inches in a ponytail.
And the split ends have to be a consideration. So I would say that Sybil's never normally been somebody that's been super obsessed with split ends. But
I barely even knew what they were.
But I think now that it impacts how much hair we're going to have to cut off to donate, that's more of a consideration in your head. Sorry, carry on.
I gave her an anchor tattoo on her upper arm like Popeye. Why? I make that bicep ripple with muscle so that the anchor tattoo really pops. I have her say the words that hurt you the most. An afro wig, a pair of guitar.
Yeah, I wasn't sure on that word.
Sandals for when she's walking to and from school, a putty eraser to chew on in the place of gum. With little details like these, I go on mentally decorating the girls that you like, hoping as I do that it will make you disappointed in them, praying that you'll be disillusioned by them. Because if that happens, they'll stop being the girls you like. They'll stop registering for you. In that world erased from your vision, the girls are free to get fat, get thin, run around, and laugh as they want to. There, in that paradise invisible to you, the girls are free.
Yeah, I liked this one. I liked this one a lot. I think
Is that the last one that we're doing? I think so.
For tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I would genuinely, I said this last week, I would please go and get yourself a copy of this book because it is brilliant. Those are probably
Or just listen to, because if I take as long as I am reading Rose House, then we might have to do a couple more of these. Or just listen to us.
Yes, I think that I have you as, you know, I have a daughter who is pre-teenage, but I've also worked in secondary education for, how old are you now? You're longer than you've been alive. So probably 12 to 13 years that I've worked in secondary education, and then obviously before that attended it myself. And I think that the image and body image expectations around young women are massively unfair, can be really damaging to their mental health.
I mean, there's still like things like boys too.
Yeah. Look, don't get me wrong. There are some things with which boys have to contend to as well, but we just don't have the same amount of things thrown up against us as you guys do. And there are things that worry me that young boys are exposed to, kind of around things around misogyny and the manosphere and kind of incel culture. But I think in terms of it being really insidious in terms of the way... Insidious, yeah, like kind of sneaky in the way...
Sneaky.
Yeah, in the way that like everybody gets things marketed to them, like in the TV that you watch and the films you watch and the adverts that you see. And
I mean, like in every single advert. Yeah, I mean, if there's like something to like make you get thinner, then there's like, then if it's like a cartoon, then if you're like a little bit overweight, then that's really exaggerated.
Yeah.
And you can't be too skinny, you can't be too fat, whatever.
You know, do I think that it's better than it was? Yes. Is it where it should be? No, not yet. And I think that's in terms of it shouldn't have to be that, but maybe taking the male gaze out of it and the fact that so much media is created with men in mind, it's
Excuse me?
The expectations around women aren't going to change until we really seriously reconsider like the media landscape and how we portray women in the media. Hey, what a light note to end our Thursday on. Theoretically, our next episode will be Rose House, which would just Sybil's keeps giving it a go.
Then I give up for like a week.
It keeps hacking her off, but we've got the Easter holidays, so that's very much the Easter holiday project.
I'll be doing stuff. I'm a busy woman. I have people to see, things to do.
Yes, and I would also like to contextualise, dear listener, that she also spends, I reckon, at least 2.5 hours every day reading something. So just bear that one in mind.
Other than Rose House.
Yes, and after that, I think we're going to read The Hate You Give. But we'll get...
Nice.
But
I'm like only like halfway through it. It's really good though.
Yeah. That's probably going to be after we've done Rose House. We'll do a couple of maybe another couple of shorter episodes while we both read The Hate You Give. So we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.